Hey players, welcome back to the RouteNote channel. Today we're getting back into the world of music production with one of the most unique products on the digital instrument market. We're looking at the Jamstik Studio. This little controller promises to turn you guitar players into a certified MIDI shredder. With the power to play MIDI instruments and record digital signals into your computer from the strings of a guitar. But is it all hype, or can it really unleash a new layer of musical creativity? Let's shred some facts and find out. First up, let's talk about how the Jamstik feels. The studio version comes in at about 2/3 the size of a standard guitar, so it's nicely portable and easily slots into a compact studio space. Jamstik offers a few full-sized offerings for those wanting the full guitar experience from it. It's surprisingly lightweight, but it still feels solid. With 24 frets, the Jamstik Studio may be smaller than what you're used to playing, but it feels familiar. The Jamstik Studio comes with everything you need to get started, including picks, tools to adjust your device, and of course a high-speed USB cable for charging and playing. The action on the Jamstik is decent, but a little high. It won't feel exactly like a good quality Fender or something similar, but it's enjoyably playable. The studio's fretboard is a bit narrow, so shredders might find it limiting, but for beginners or those focusing on MIDI sounds, it could be a good fit. We're going to get to what makes the Jamstik special in just a moment, but first we need to mention the versatility of the Jamstik. With a jack output, the Jamstik Studio works as a regular electric guitar that plugs straight into your amp or a recording device. There's only one pot on the device for volume, but a pickup selector lets you adjust the tone between two humbucker pickups. This really bolsters the device's place in the studio, giving you a compact electric guitar to plug into your interface and record some chords, or lay down some solos with. But that's not why the Jamstik is so interesting. The real highlight is still to come. Here's where the Jamstik really shines. It translates your playing into MIDI data, letting you control virtual instruments and create some seriously cool sounds. We hooked it up to some software and jammed on a variety of synths, drums, and even some crazy sound effects. The velocity sensitivity is great. You can play softly for a subtle pad, or dig in for some powerful leads. The structure of a guitar offers a whole new dimension to MIDI instrument playing that you just can't access with a MIDI keyboard. The Jamstik Studio uses a pickup that translates the vibrations from the guitar strings into MIDI signals. This offers you the power to play expressively by bending notes and sliding up and down the fretboard, with the pickup finding the note and matching it to your chosen digital output. You'll want to download the Creator app to get the most out of the Jamstik. From here, you can tune your guitar accurately, which is a must. Set your settings, including whether the pickup should detect multiple notes at once and expression like bending, as well as exploring how it plays with a bunch of Jamstik's very own virtual instruments. The Jamstik works with all of your VSTs, although to varying results. But that does mean you have a world of opportunity, and it should be as simple as plugging it in to get it working with your DAW of choice within just seconds. How does it respond and how does it sound? Well, check it out for yourself. For jamming on the go, there is a mobile creator app that connects to your device via Bluetooth. You can play the Jamstik in here and even use the device to record MIDI in certain mobile music apps. The pickup does have its quirks, and it doesn't always pick up a clean signal, particularly with how percussive guitar playing can be. MIDI keyboards are going to give you a cleaner result, but the Jamstik offers an entirely new way to play MIDI, and the results are probably the best you're going to get from a MIDI guitar at this price. It requires you to be accurate with your playing. Real guitars are forgiving, with slightly wonky fingering or scratchy plectrum use, but the MIDI pickup requires as clean a signal as possible to give the best results. So, you won't be replicating the feel and sound of a real electric guitar here, but For exploring the world of MIDI and creating unique electronic music, it's a fantastic tool, especially for beginners or those intimidated by traditional guitars. As a guitar player, I've found MIDI keyboards limiting in the past. I can't play a complex piece using varied virtual instruments to create an imaginative composition. The Jamstik empowers guitar players with the ability to do just that, somewhat. It's not perfect, and chords may react funnily sometimes, but if you've got the chops, or you aren't looking to shred like crazy, then it is incredibly satisfying to be able to apply your musical skills to a new world of sounds. Beyond music production itself, it is simply thrilling to mess around with playing new sounds that use your skills, long confined to the results of strings and the limited variation of guitar effects. So, is the Jamstik Studio worth the hype? It depends on what you're looking for. If you're a seasoned guitarist looking for a new solution to inputting all of your digital production, this might not be it. It can reel off a great bass line and satisfyingly converts chords on most instruments. If you can play accurately, you're going to get good results most of the time. For curious guitar players and those wanting to dip their toes into the MIDI world, the Jamstik Studio is a fun and affordable way to get started. Thanks for joining us on this Jamstik journey. If you're interested in learning more about MIDI instruments or want to hear more about our experiences with the Jamstik, head to our music blog. If you'd like to see more of these types of videos, then leave a like and a comment. It really helps us to know what kind of content to create for you in the future.